Last week, did the job against the big guys in regards to Howard Cornets. Was there any mental gymnastics for you during that game?
Yeah, mate, I mean, it was exciting. Games like that, you know, you kind of enjoy when you get the 2 points because it's such a close game and can go either way. Mate, just happy to get 2 points and you know, we addressed it and moved on to this weekend. So.
In regards to the size of their pack and you know, versus the size of Mount Albert, were you happy with your team's performance?
Yeah, look, I think mentally we're strong. You know, we had a job to do and it was a simple job, and I felt the boys done it really well. Like I said in the chat we had last week, the less ball they have, the better off we're going to be, and I think we done the job.
In today's match up against the Sea Eagles, what's the approach? Is there a different sort of strategy put in place for the Mount Albert Lions for today's game?
Yeah, we'll change a couple of things. We won't go too far off what's been working for us in the last couple of weeks. But look, you know, they're defending champions, and you know, I'm not one to go off what I've heard. You know, they're still going to be competitive. They're a great team and well deserved last year. So we've got to be on our game another week, and we've got to earn those 2 points. So it's daunting coming up Prince Edward Park, but I'm happy that we're doing it now instead of the middle of winter.
Awesome, mate. And how are you going to try and beat the Papakura Sea Eagles today, mate?
Oh, I mean, we've addressed a couple of things. You know, we've obviously we've got to stay in the arm wrestle in the middle, and that's going to go a long way for us getting the result we want. But look, if we can retain the ball and not give them too much ball, I think we'll go all right.
So we're the head coach of the Papakura Sea Eagles up against Mount Albert today, coming off the back of a good win last week for Mangere East. How'd the boys go in regards to that game for execution and plan?
Oh, I think last week was a bit of a positive note for the boys. This week is another challenge. As I said before, that we're going to take game by game. So today will be a good challenge. Good to see the boys finding their fitness again. I think we're using every game as part of the of pre-season, you know, but the experience is there. So I think the more games they play, the better they're going to get in.
And in regards to your group, mate, you got the side that you wanted to pick for this game?
Yes, we're a little bit better. I think it was a bit luxury to have a few boys back. A few injuries, you know, didn't come our way, but there were some good boys there that can back it up.
And in regards to Mount Albert being a different proposition, what's the strategy today to beat these guys?
I think we just maintain our ball and play our game. We're not worried too much about what Mount Albert brings. I think we just got to worry about our stuff. If we do our stuff well, then we should be okay. Except
Mount Albert, is this going to be a good indicator for you for the first part of the season?
Always. Mount Albert's always been, I suppose, the bar for everybody else, just like Point Shoot. So, a good challenge for us.
Awesome, mate. Well, listen, congratulations for last week. More importantly, good luck for today's game.
Yep. Thank you.
Keep the check, boys. Thumbs up.
Yes, sir! Yes!
Okay, with the captain of the Mount Open Lions and coming off the back of the game against Papakura Seagulls, first thought?
Oh man, it's tough, eh? Just doesn't get any easier. Had Howard last week and then another tough, big physical team. So glad to get the 2 points there.
At half time, mate, what was the chat going in at 10-6 down?
It was just, stick to what we know best and just grind them out. We thought that we'll back our fitness, we'll get over them in the end, and yeah, we just got back to making them bring it out of their line, and yeah.
Is fitness playing a big part? I mean, it's not a big pack. You're going up against some big sides here. Has that been a good key for you in regards to this year's Lions side?
Yeah, we're not the biggest pack around, but if we can be the fittest, we'll be able to compete. We know that over the last few years, maybe we've had a big pack, but just not the fitness. So looking to try play 80 minutes.
And mate, in regards to today's match, mate, who stood out for you?
Probably have to say our brother JP, Joseph Price in the middle. Real tough, real competitor, 80 minutes, what more could you ask for?
Awesome, man. Well, listen, I think you're off to a fairly good start for the season. Congratulations on today's win, and look forward to see you go around next week.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Okay, with the captain of the Seagulls just coming off the back of that one, and mate, what are your first thoughts?
The boys, even though we got the early lead, we just didn't really have any urgency out there, And I think that was from both teams. Both teams didn't have any urgency at the start, but they seemed to pull it out of them, and they got on top of us. So.
What was the chat at half time, mate?
Just to get to our fours, and they were beating us in the ruck, and we just got to get to all of our fours and start winning the ruck. And we could have won that game, but we didn't. They did it. They won the ruck again, and that's pretty much where they won it.
Some of the comments I heard at the end of the match there, mate, and I know you guys really started throwing the kitchen sink at it there for the last 10 at least, is that it's only the third game of the season. What learnings will you take out of it?
I think we really got to learn how to grind and bring some urgency to the table. If we're just going to play half-hearted in this at Foxville, we're going to get beat like that, even against the teams that are sort of sitting on the bottom. We're still going to get beat if we come in half-hearted, so we just got to show some urgency.
Awesome, mate. Hey, listen, thanks very much for your time. I'll let you get back to your team, and I'll catch up with you over the next part of the season.
Awesome, thanks.